And we are back, continuing on with our adventures of Wanderstop. I believe we are flipping into chapter 3. Let's go find out. Gerald, oh boy, bringer of tea. I have returned from my nightly adventures. Hey, Gerald, back so soon? What are you talking about? I haven't been here in days. But you were just here a few minutes ago. Was I? No, I definitely remember setting up camp 3 times. In fact, take a look at this. It's the adventure I got into. Yes? It's this. It's a stop sign. Yes, a stop sign. Did you steal it? I don't think so. I just found it. Fine line between finding and stealing, Gerald. Well, it's not stealing if you and the object were meant to find each other. The minute I saw the stop sign, something about it called to me. I said to myself, now that's a stop sign with a mysterious and thrilling past. What do you think? There's got to be an exciting story behind it, right? I'm remaining neutral on the matter, but staying open to both sides. Good. I want to have a frank and objective discussion about its history. Let's just think about it for a second. What might this stop sign have been used for? What if an ancient civilization used it to stop, cars? Exactly. Like if you had to, stop their cars when they saw the sign. Unearthing this mystery is really challenging to me. Unearthing this mystery is really challenging me to be the best knight I can be. Say, could this real knight please have another cup of tea? I'm still thinking about the last one you gave me. Yeah, sure. What flavor do you want? Gosh, I'll be honest, for 3 days, I've been thinking about the tea you served me before. It was just so interesting. It was really something. How about if I just get another one of those? What kind of tea did I make you again? What kind? Oh, golly, I don't know. I don't remember what you said it was. I just remember how neat it felt. Couldn't you just do whatever you did before? Well, yeah, I can try. Oh, and you know what? Let me give you this. It's Timothy's favorite jam. I take it everywhere with me. Can you add some of this into the mix as well? Why not? So it's whatever I made you last time, plus this jam. Heck yeah, love it. While you're making that, I'll be investigating the origins of the stop sign. Gerald the Knight is on the case. I got a teacup. I got a teacup. And to my understanding, there is no hurry. We're going to put that there. Oh, wait. It needs to be washed. Boro, remember the knight who left the shop a little while ago? Gerald, he came back. Already? How nice for him. The thing is, he's claimed to have been gone for days. How is that possible? Oh, yes. Boro has noticed this phenomenon as well. Very strange, no? It seems the time is moving faster in the forest than it does in this clearing. Which means you can run off into the forest and your tea will still be hot when you return. I need a specific scientific explanation of why this is. Oh, you do? Well, very well. Boro will now begin an elaborate presentation of scientifically how the forest works. The forest is strange and magical. This concludes the presentation. Thank you. Boro, I don't want to squeeze him. I have notes in several aspects of your presentation, Boro. Oh no! At this time, the submission deadline for criticism has passed. What a shame. Truthfully, I am not knowing how time works in the forest. It is a mystery to me as well. But that is the fun. I am learning much about this place all the time. Just like you. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm not using a... I'm not using the controller. Let's see if I regret that. I am gonna have to look up because I don't remember. Oh. That wasn't what I meant to do at all. Can we not? Alright, hold on. Doing some cleanup before we None of them seem to be in a super big hurry, which is hopeful. A burb? What's a burb? I don't know what a burb is. Whoop, calm down, Gopher. A photo. Let's stash that as well. Oh, the pocket is full. All right. We are full, so let's go drop this off. And I see a couple more piles of leaves to care for. I'll grab him in a minute. Hi, Gerald. Hi. I'll be back. Okay. Thank you, Gerald. Never be too cautious when it comes to your son's favorite jam. That's something I'm always saying. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so tea leaves and azzy fruit. And I had a thought. Would you mind if we did another Vredo ceremony? Again? Well, I realized that I did a poor job last time. I put you completely on the spot. Demon hunters are supposed to lead by example. We're supposed to guide and uplift. It was rude of me to expect you to open up first. I'm sorry. So what if we did another ceremony, and this time I talk about myself instead? I would feel a lot better if we could get a fresh start. Would that be okay with you? Well, fine. Fine. Great, just like last time, I'll need another Rettle tea. But, do you happen to have any mint flavor that you can add to it? I just really like mint. Some mint would probably help calm a bit of my public speaking nerves. Sure, Rettle tea with mint flavor. Thank you! Come on. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Come on. Looks delicious. Here's the tea you asked for. Great! This is exactly what I had the last time. And I can taste the jam too. So cool. You made it exactly the way I asked. That's great. Wow, you're so cool. You're the coolest. I bet Timothy would think you're the coolest person alive. Well, I think he's the coolest person alive. Whoa, you do? That's amazing. I can't wait to tell him. He's going to lose his mind. Wow, I'm surrounded by such cool people. What a lucky guy I am. How's the stop sign investigation going? I will be honest, it isn't going great. I was hoping to find some hints of alien civilization around here, but it's just like nature stuff. Plus, the smoke in my leg is getting thicker, and my head is starting to hurt pretty badly. It's becoming a lot, you know. Gerald, are you sure you're taking this seriously? Seems like your curse is getting worse. I'm taking it very seriously. Do you know how many sit-ups I've done? I've done sit-ups to the moon and back. I've done so many sit-ups, it would make you dizzy just trying to count that high. I'm just saying, sit-ups can't be the only thing you do to cure yourself. You could ask Boro if he knows how to cure a curse. Oh, a true knight doesn't even know how to spell the word cure. What if there's something I can do to help you? Maybe there's a tea that heals curses? Let me stop you there, kind tea patron. This is a mission for a real knight. I have to find the solution on my own. Timothy can't go thinking I cheated. There's no way Timothy cares if you cheated. Well, I happen to be an excellent judge of his innermost thoughts. Besides, this is the perfect adventure for Gerald the Knight, a demonstration of my strength. I will travel out to the forest, find a solution to this purple smoke and pounding headache. Somewhere out there, there is, Whoa. Did you hear that? That voice? What voice? It was a voice. As deep as the stars. It spoke to me just now. I'm sure of it. You really didn't hear it? I did not. Whoa. Weird. Anyway, I really do need to be off on my adventure. Thank you for the tea. Oh, and before I go, let me leave you with this. I've never found the origin of the stop sign, so maybe you can find it while I'm away. How would I know the stop sign's origin? You know, like if someone comes by and says, hey, that's my stop sign. Or if you just see a spot that feels like it's where a stop sign came from. That way you can continue my nightly quest. I graciously accept the most noble of undertakings. Indubitably, forsooth, caprice. Right, now I must be off. I bid you adieu, most conversable of tea stewards. Don't die, Gerald. Okay, so I don't feel bad about this. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Good day, miss. Happy Wanderstopping to you. And 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 to you. Anyway, it is occurring to Burrow that I never told you about our shop camera, did I? I believe that the camera was sitting on a table by the radio the last time I saw it. The camera is most enjoyable little tool. Simply point it and click, and a photo will tumble out right before your eyes. Miss Alta, if you are going to be taking a photo of me, please do ensure to capture my best angles. Specifically, Burrow's best angle is 46 degrees latitudinally and 117 degrees longitudinally. You've seen the picture frames around the shop. Yes, you are more than welcome to hang your photos there. Please be using your best artistic sensibility when placing photos. I will trust fully in your sense of taste. It is true, I have been burned in the past by trusting in others' artistic tastes, but this time will be different. What's the story of you getting burned? Oh dear, once upon a time, Burrow was setting out colored markers for our customers to use on the walls. You can surely imagine it did not take long for me to be rescinding this policy. I was expecting some unusual drawings, to be sure, but oh, goodness. Anyway, this is a terrible memory that I am repressing deep down. Nothing to be concerned about. Here, why don't I add this information about the camera into your field guide? Very well, this concludes the educational portion of our conversation. Back to, whatever. I should sit down to drink this. Why, Miss Alta, you have brought Burrow a cup of tea. Yep, this is for you. Wonderful. If it isn't Azzy's teas, one of Burrow's favorites. Azzy tea is often making me think of the lovely Sylvia. What a gem. Known each other many years, Burrow and Sylvia have. Here is a photo of the two of us. Can you tell who is who? Often I am sneaking out of the shop to be spending time with her. Many adventures we've had. It is unsafe to leave the shop completely unattended like this for days at a time. Certainly, yes. But very worth it to spend a couple of days with lovely Sylvia. I hope that you will be meeting her someday. What a fun pairing you two would be. Is this a dirty cup? I think this is a dirty cup. You have that. Well, not so much dirty as it has something in it. I don't want to use the camera right this second. So my clean cup's there. Thank you so much for mailing my lost package to me. It seems to have slipped out of my bag, but what a blessing that you stumbled upon it and thought to send it back. The package contained my daughter's school textbooks. The minute she received them, she studied them front to back and then immediately went out and won a local science fair. How did she get to a science fair so quickly and immediately win it? Believe me, I'm just as confused as you, but I think it's the power of education. Here, I'll send you a trophy as proof. She won't miss it. She's already won another 4. Thank you again for your help. It means a lot to both of us. Howdy, book lovers. This is Book by Mail Club reporting in. This month we're reading Edge of a Bullet, which follows the exploits of everyone's favorite tough-as-nails international super spy, Dirk Warhard. Will Dirk's charm and good looks get him through yet another dangerous mission? Only way to find out. Until next time. To the person who placed the last parcel in the mail, Detective Greyline here. That package that you mailed to me just so happened to have been a crucial piece of evidence I needed to crack the Susie Winderkins case. How did this vital piece of evidence end up in your hands? I don't know, but I am grateful you sent it. Now, little Miss Winderkins will get to thankfully go free and be fully cleared of all charges of mass aggravated livestock theft. It's another victory for justice and a close call at that. Little Susie has requested that I send you her favorite doll as thanks. It may not mean much to you, but this doll is special to her. She and I both appreciate your help than more words can say. Until next time. Alright, so... that is a haunted doll. I kid you not. Science fair trophy. Hello, missus. There's something I can be assisting you with. Nope. Excellent. Sorry, I was actually trying to read this book, my buddy, and you just happened to be in my way. Okay. Okay. Do I have something to drink? I do. Okay, hold on. Hydration break. It was just another typical day for Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard had been undercover for 13 weeks. In that time, he hadn't showered, shaved, or eaten a single time. This was the Dirk Warhard undercover method. The Dirk Warhard undercover method was a living hell for the initial 4 weeks. But on week 5, without fail, his body would begin to buzz with the feverish euphoria and a rigorous alertness that gave him the edge he needed to succeed. Because of the adrenaline it was produced, he also hadn't slept in a month. His skull vibrated with a cocktail blend of indiscriminate rage and an unquenchable passion for justice. Time to get to work. Dirk Warhard's undercover persona was that of Bobby Briggleston, billionaire playboy heir to the Briggleston family and media empire. In fact, Dirk Warhard was himself a billionaire playboy, much wealthier than his undercover persona. But he'd play any role if it meant getting the job done. A wealthy local socialite was hosting a charity gala in her mansion home, which Dirk Warhard had been instructed to infiltrate. His limousine pulled into the mansion driveway around midday, and as he stepped out of the limo, the sun shone brightly into his eyes. Dirk Warhard hated the sun more than he hated anything in the world. He had been told many times to stop looking directly into the sun, but to turn his back on an enemy was cowardice, and he would never forgive. Pulsing with rage from Dirk Warhard undercover method, Dirk Warhard pulled the pistol from his tuxedo jacket and fired 10 rounds directly into the heart of the sun. Case closed. He holstered the pistol and stepped into the party. Shortly after entering, he was met by the host, Samantha Keylight. She was his target, a known perpetrator of underground organized crime, and the person for who he was to extract sensitive information. "Howdy," he said to her. "My name is Bobby Briggleston." But his name was not Bobby Briggleston. That was only his undercover alias. His name was Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard thought to himself, "I'm Dirk Warhard," and then continued the conversation. "Mr. Briggleston, is it a pleasure of pleasures to finally meet you?" exclaimed Samantha Keylight. "I've heard so much about you from our mutual friend." The mutual friend she spoke of was Dirk Warhard's Sandler, who briefed him on every mission. Dirk Warhard did not know this man's name because Dirk Warhard disliked learning names. The only name he knew for certain was Dirk Warhard, and even that one was written on a card in his wallet for emergencies. A man in servant's outfit approached them with a tray of shrimp cocktails, hors d'oeuvres. The sight of the food thrilled and angered Dirk Warhard. Hunger raged in his stomach, but he couldn't risk the mission. He stepped very close to the man holding the tray and subtly pressed his pistol to the man's sternum. "You'll remove this food immediately, and you'll never show your face in the city again." The man began trembling violently and then nodded and turned for the exit. Dirk Warhard fired a warning gunshot at his feet just to scare him. A hush fell over the entire party, but Dirk Warhard coolly holstered his pistol and said, "Saw some asbestos." The partygoers all nodded in appreciation, and a few began applauding. "Now, then," declared Samantha Keylight, "may I show you around my home? A man of your distinction will surely admire my collection of art." "That's right," replied Dirk Warhard. "I am a man." And he was. The two of them stepped into an adjacent room, which was empty but for paintings hung on every wall. "Van Dorsens mostly," said Samantha Keylight, "though some on the far wall are by Farriot. Do you have a favorite artist, Mr. Briggleston?" Because there was only one name that Dirk Warhard truly knew, he replied, "Dirk Warhard." Several of the paintings looked to Dirk Warhard like food. To suppress the anger it aroused in him, he tore one of the paintings clean in half. "Asbestos," he explained. "Mr. Briggleston," said Samantha Keylight, "I did not invite you here simply to admire my art collection, nor to rid my home of asbestos. In fact, there is one particular piece of art I wish to show you that I think you will find very interesting." Dirk Warhard responded well to the statement because he liked it when people gave him things that interested him. Samantha Keylight pulled a small parcel from a shelf, then turned to Dirk Warhard. But the parcel was not a piece of art. It was a gun. She pointed a gun at him. That's right, I know exactly who you are, Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard quietly retrieved his wallet and checked the card inside. She was correct. You didn't think you fooled me with that Bobby Briggleston nonsense, did you? I know your scummy face anywhere. Samantha Keylight fixed the gun on his temple. Tell me who sent you, or the next piece to bang on my wall will be your brains. Time slowed to a crawl. Dirk Warhard played through every possible outcome of the situation in his head, tactically assessing. Time slowed to a crawl. Dirk Warhard played through every possible outcome of the situation in his head, tactically assessing thousands of different strategic maneuvers. His mind raced with the efficiency of a cheetah nailed to a missile. And after a mere half-second, which to Dirk Warhard felt like hours, the only strategy, which even a glimmer of hope was clear to him. Well, snarled Samantha Keylight, what's it going to be? Are you going to start talking, or do I have to? Samantha Keylight exploded. Blood and innards splattered across every inch of the room, drenching the various works of art and substantially lowering their value at auction. Dirk Warhard wiped a finger from his eyes. Weeks ago, he had secretly planted a bomb inside Samantha Keylight, triggering by a switch inside the ring on his left hand. This was one of Dirk Warhard's signature techniques, and it had saved him dozens of times. He stepped over to where he vaguely recalled she had been standing, then adjusted his shirt cuffs and said, What you didn't know is, I'm actually Dirk Warhard. And he then pulled out his pistol and set it again while holding the pistol, which he decided was cooler. He repeated it while firing the gun several times, and that felt the coolest of all. Dirk Warhard still had no idea what role Samantha Keylight played in the perpetration of the organized crime, but it wasn't his job to know things. The less Dirk Warhard knew, the more quickly he completed each mission, and this one had been done in record time. He pressed the mechanical implant on his neck to inform his handler that the mission was a success. Dirk Warhard stepped back into the party where guests were in a panic over the sound of explosions and gunshots. They turned and froze as they entered the room, dripping with Samantha Keylight. Dirk Warhard strode confidently toward the nearest servant, holding a tray, grabbed a shrimp cocktail, and stuffed it into his mouth with a beastly vigor. Someone in the crowd yelled, "Oh my God, it's Dirk Warhard!" Dirk Warhard attempted to yell, "What you didn't know is, I'm actually Dirk Warhard." But his mouth was too full of shrimp, so instead he just fired his gun into the air several times. The partygoers began cheering and making out with each other. Then the president emerged from the crowd. "Dirk Warhard," said the president, "you've saved us once again. I award you $10,000 cash." The crowd cheered again, and Dirk Warhard still couldn't speak, so he just kept firing his gun. One of his bullets accidentally hit the president, who gave a thumbs up as he bled out, grateful to have been killed by the famous Dirk Warhard. But the president's death didn't bother Dirk Warhard, who knew that there would always be another president, but there would never be another Dirk Warhard. He stuffed another shrimp into his mouth and crowd-surfed his way back to the limo as he yelled his famous catchphrase, "Nobody survives Dirk Warhard." Just as cold as the shrimp, it was just another typical day for Dirk Warhard. Uh-huh. Oh, he's back. The ladder got a little weird. It automatically came to us, but okay. Well, I have to empty this. Okay, so we need, Healy's, Brettle Beat, and Chip Chip. Is Chip Chip? Apparently. Nope. Stash. Okay, Brettle Beat. Hopefully that's right. I didn't get this. Oh, I did it again. I forgot to transfer it over. Say, Boro has noticed something. Our shop radio appears to be having problems. Have you noticed the radio yet in the corner by the stairs? It is quite an old and finicky machine. You see, the dial may be getting stuck on certain unfortunate frequencies, producing static. If you hear the static, you can simply adjust the dial back to a more normal-sounding frequency. Or if you do not wish to hear the radio at all, you can set the dial to mute. That way, it will simply be the gentle music of nature itself flowing into our shop. Should Boro be requesting for a person to come and fix the radio one of these days? Perhaps. Although I will say, I'm starting to become quite used to it, fond of the imperfections even. So there are days when I'll be letting hours pass me by in a delirious fog of perpetual static noise. Of course, perhaps constant static is not to Miss Alta's liking, so I will let you reset the radio whenever you like. You adorable. Okay. Oh, oh, come back. Where is my dude? There's Boro. Thank you so much. There's that beautiful mint taste. Perfect. Just perfect. Okay, great. I'm ready for the ceremony. Where shall the rattle ceremony for me take place? Let's do it over by the Pluffins. Great, I'll put my cup away and then meet you over there. All right, the altar is all set up. Let's get started. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a rattle ceremony congenial. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest. Me. Hi. I'm the demon hunter who aids and assists with the needs of this community. Hold on, what's your actual name? Well, we're actually not supposed to use our names when we're on quests. According to the Hunter's Manual, use of one's real name can be seen as a sign of egotism and self-absorption. It is better to be seen only as a demon hunter in service of the community, nor more nor less. So, yeah, sorry. Alright, that rule makes perfect logical sense, I guess. Good. These rules have been refined over thousands of years, so they've gotta be correct. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes. I'm a member of the Order of the Demon Hunters, society more than 6,000 years old. So old. Hang on a second. When are you going to start killing demons? I want to watch a demon die. Oh, right. Well, about that. I mean, there aren't really, that many demons alive anymore. We killed almost all of them already. But isn't that a testament to the ruthless efficiency of the Order of Demon Hunters? But why are you here? Oh, well, since there are so few demons left to kill, demon hunters had to start finding other ways to help. Like helping around the community, doing social work, and that sort of thing. These days, civic unrest causes far more problems for people than demons do, statistically speaking. So, it's where we can make an impact, statistically. Now, what about those weapons on your belt? They look cool. You don't use them for killing? What? No, these are ceremonial. I've never used them. Anyway, to get back on track, this is my first quest to a new community. So I'm here to assess the needs of the community and provide whatever support I can. This isn't a community. Well, not only is it just a tea shop, it's a tea shop I don't even want to be at. I see that's... Why don't you leave here and go find an actual town to help? Oh, no. Whichever community we stumble onto, we have to stick with. Because otherwise, demon hunters might just quit when it gets hard. I am sworn to help this community, and I will stick to that commitment no matter what. Are there any questions at this point? Sure. What's the nastiest demon in history? The nastiest? Yeah, someone real nasty, real sick. Tell me about a bad demon. Oh, gosh. Well, I guess maybe Murgmur? Murgmur was a colossal demon from the ancient age and fed exclusively on orphans. Apparently he ate over 5,000 orphans in his lifetime. I love that we're looking at that little guy as he walks by. All things considered, that's not that many orphans. Is it not? How many orphans would be a lot of orphans to you? No, I just need to sort of feel it out. I'd watch the demon eat orphans until I decided it was enough. That's horrifying. You asked for my opinion. Okay, well, I'm just saying, back then, 5,000 orphans was a lot of orphans. Wow, sorry, we're off track again. My apologies. Although, to be honest, I've kind of shared everything about myself. That's me. Since I can't think of anything else to say, I hereby conclude this rattle ceremony. Great, we're done? Yep, the ceremony is over. Cool, bye. Wait, hold on a second. So, I don't suppose you feel like maybe, saying anything more about you? Like, you don't have to, but, maybe you would want to share Anything? Just, if you want. No. Oh, yeah, okay. Gotcha. That's totally okay. Yeah, thanks for the, tea. Yeah. Come here, Pluffkins. You're getting pets. You're getting pets. Take it. Like it. You can go back to your day. Alright, we got Mr. Knight over there. This is just, like, yeah, you're helping those guys, and that's, a thing. But you could just run around sweeping stuff and trimming stuff. You don't have to do. A trinket. Well, I guess let's go put our trinket away. I saw a cup. Let's go get that cup. Alright, let's go find Gerald and see what's going on with him, because apparently... We're a little flooded right there. Gerald, where'd you go? You know what I do need to do, though? I do need to collect more tea. I'm gonna assume that these, like, those baskets and, like, those bins there, they're gonna be something we're gonna use later. It's gonna be my guess. Gerald, where are you, buddy? You up here? Hi, Gerald. How's your curse doing? Wandering endlessly, the fog has wafted and waned. It lifts, it descends, and always we move through it as beasts. Endless, forever wandering. So, not good. We are the becoming, we are the pain of becoming, we are forever. Do you remember me? Do you remember the shop? I remember life itself, splitting at the seams. I remember the fire. I remember being bathed in silk and tossed from the wolf's cradle. Do you remember Timothy? Timothy. Timothy. Aren't you proud? You proud of your dad? He loves you. He's proud of you. He'll be home soon. Timothy. Oh, gosh, I don't really know what to do here. There's so much to do. The undying call to purpose forever. Just hang in there, okay? I'm sure you'll get better. Forever. Forever. Alright, I think we gotta go help him. I think we need to get the camera. Be right back, Boro. I gotta document this. It'll be okay. You have so much time. Boro, Gerald's curse seems to be getting a lot worse. Yes, he is producing more thick purple smoke than is healthy for humans. Should we do something to help him? Well, to be honest, curses are not quite Boro's specialty. From time to time, I have seen them around here, but they're always a mystery. It is quite sad when a person is passing through with an affliction I cannot be helping. But I will be keeping an eye out, and I will let you know if I see any possible aid for a friend. Okay. I thought I took a picture, though. Oh, it's on the floor. I see. Not sure I'm in love with that image, but we're gonna do it anyway. Alright, but what I really want is this one. There we go. Okay, well, I couldn't help but notice our demon hunter wanted to chat with us. Mr. Puffkin. Oh, the Puffkins are putting them on the bookshelves. Interesting. Let me guess, you want to do another ceremony? Hello? Are you okay? Is something wrong? I'll just check in on you later. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff going awry. Thanks, Mr. Puffkin. Hi. Are you feeling any better? Hello, Gerald? Wait, are you and the demon hunter both not talking to me? What's going on? Okay, sure. Yes, we'll go take care of stuff. Oh, no, now he's got a quest. Hey, feeling any better? What is going on? Is there some reason why nobody's talking anymore? Can you hear me? Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I love how she just doesn't care. Boro, something strange is happening. Nobody is talking to me. It's like everyone has gone mute. Indeed. Yeah, I've been trying to get their attention, but it does nothing. Very interesting. I believe this may be a signal. A signal? A signal of what? Here, come with me. I will show you what I am thinking. Oh, you aren't dropping it off. You are just carrying it. Okay, Mr. Puffkin. Here we go. You have seen the shrine by now, yes? The shrine is a most important artifact, surely it is, but not yet usable. Let us fix that. There we go. The shrine is a sacred place. It is what we turn to when we are needing to see something new. What do you mean by something new? It is different for everybody. I cannot say what it will be for you. All it will do is point you toward the next step, whatever that may be. When you are ready for that, please take a seat in front of it. In the meantime, you may also continue to tend to the shop if you wish. As long as you are a tea warrior, I am confident Wanderstop is in good hands. Oh, okay. Got it. Alright, so I think I'm going to leave you guys here. I noticed that we are approaching our hour mark. The puffkins are... What is that? It is a trinket. Well, let's go drop it off. So cute. What the heck? Right, so there is like a cuteness to the game that I appreciate greatly. Oh, I don't recognize that plant. We've got these things here that I was picking up for reasons unknown. So essentially, this place is just magical, right? Okay, out of curiosity, hold on. A couple of things I want to do. One, I want to get a cup. I am going to put it here. Okay, let's go find... Why, Miss Ota, have you brought to me borrow a cup of tea? Yes, this is for you. Wonderful. Miss Ota, you brought me a chip-chip tea. Chip-chip tea is making a person think of their enemies, yes? How very dramatic. Boro is not too proud to admit he has enemies. Ho ho. Could you imagine me? No, Boro, I cannot imagine you having any enemies. But, well, I suppose there are being some painful memories. A person who was once a friend, but no more. You see, he and I have known each other for quite a long time, and, oh, goodness. Miss, I'm actually getting a feeling that I would rather not talk about. My apologies. Do you need a hug, Boro? I will give you a hug. Hey, you can imagine how rare it is for for Boro to not want to talk about a thing. Yes, feeling much better not talking about it, I think. Still, it is quite a fantastic drink, and there are some who enjoy the feeling of wrongfulness, in fact. But not me, not my cup, quite my cup of tea, if you will. Gosh, he's friggin' adorable. Love him. All right, guys, I think I will leave you here and I will be back. We'll continue on with our story of Boro. And the next one, we will take that though and clean it up so that we don't have flies when we come back. The little puffkins make me laugh. All right.